All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between our visitors and the Tennessee Titans. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken at the 3.
We go! 60 out now. Gone. Alert flare. Defense.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. He'll have a first down past the 40. And a powerful stiff arm. It frees him. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry. His 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for, because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both. Over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll run here with Balaj. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, Eason. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
First down, Los Angeles.
Ready? 60 or.
Let's go, defense. Man up.
They run it with Balaj. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check. Fresno.
Ready?
Now Balaj. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Hey, Delta.
Operating from the gun. Eason. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football when you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Check. Ready? We're ready.
Let's go, baby. They turn up. Let's get that ball.
To throw again on 2nd down. Ryan And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. From the gun, Eason. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, helped force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. A little bit of tough catch, though, falls incomplete. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Amari Hooker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Hey!
Record. Watch twist. Go.
Look at me. Go.
Let's go.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Extending the arm.
Oh, yes, it works.
Derrick Henry all alone. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Play action. Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jeffrey Simmons busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
Let's go. 15, Ronnie. 15 line.
53.
Five.
Off the play fake. Eason. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Back deep, Deontay Harris. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Taken from just outside the 30. Yeah, that's a 48-yard punt with the coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Watch the run, watch the run. Joker. Check.
Recon, 132 fighter. Ready?
Shoot.
Hey, seam 6.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2.
4 down.
Third and
Two draw Corkers.
10.
Sit up.
49 the mic.
Ready, go. Speed driven.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. They'll rifle this one deep right. It's caught inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft. Balaj. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
He'll get this to Eckler, and he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Eason, and this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. A gain of 6 there on first.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
It's a pickup of 6.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now a handoff here to his running back. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Ready, blue 80, blue 80, 51.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Ryan. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 39.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. That throw into the arms of Allen.
But that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Kalen Ballage, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will get him one closer. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
80 weapon.
Check curls, check curls, check curls. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Kill, kill, kill.
Pick the edge. Go, go. Go.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. After the penalty, it's Henry. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Hey. Go.
50's the mic. Man, I got you.
Operating from the gun. Costello, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Desmond Trufant with a sack. The corner blitz hits home.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A pickup of 24. And that's where the play began, the 24-yard line. Henry relishing the chance to be the Titans' lead dog. He's in the backfield again on 1st and 10.
22-jet bomber. 22-jet bomber. Hey, wahoo! Like. Ready.
Looking to throw. Costello going up top. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Watch tight end. Tight right.
Hey, foxtrot.
Hey, we got 4 down. 50. Watch the pass. Shift. Check.
Throwing again. Costello. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And nearly a touchdown as they finally...
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
Kill. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now, under 100 yards of total offense. Ryan now just 1 for 5 since coming on, but that one gets him a 1st and 10 here. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Ryan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Bravo! Fair! Hey, Haywood!
49 to Mike. 49 to Mike. Watch the backer.
Throwing on first down. Costello. Quick hitter here. It's complete. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Four receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5.
Smooth! Hey, lock it!
The Mike. Watch 49. I know he ain't got it.
Hey, Zoo!
Mike's 49. Mike's 49. 65. 65.
Go!
49.
Now!
2nd and 5. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And all the way down to the 37. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Greystone travel.
Undercrunch.
Hey, Charlie! Hey!
49.
Yep.
Watch 49. Watch twist.
From the gun, Costello. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the rout is on here in this first half.
Chargers 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. Second down now. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has... Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Kevin Byard. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Watch the shit. Shit.
Now.
They begin with Henry. He'll have a first down past the 40 and brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. They just look like they're having fun out there. Big lead. There's another big play on the big run. I mean, they can't be stopped.
I'm a little bit older than you, as you well know, partner, and you tend to tell me that all the time. But there used to be a big-time song, and the lyric was, "Summertime and the living is easy." Right now, it's football time, and the running is easy for this crew.
They keep it with Henry on first down. The 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 49 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And that rushing touchdown, his fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
64, weak.
Back to throw. Eason, blitz coming, and down he goes. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic.
Another try after the first down sack. Ryan, Allen's got it complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 33.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Chargers.
59,
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. Ryan. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 11. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Hey, Sam off.
There you go. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Watch the safety creep. Watch twist. Watch twist.
A first down carry for Henry. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready?
Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
Rock it.
Sponge. No. Switch.
5.
Looking to throw. Costello. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful.
High 7. Sit up.
Watch 98. 98's the mic. Let's go, D. Let's go. Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
Now.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Costello. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Look at me. Zipper.
57's Mike. Mike 57. Watch the screen.
Look at me. Door. Hey, seam 6. Ready to go. Shoot.
Back to throw. Costello. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Looking to throw. Costello sliding out of the pocket toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Lucky.
You're out.
SOS. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Check 44.
Get it.
On a jet sweep, this is Johnson. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him by 3 yards here. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Let's 57.
Hard.
Give me that ball, defense.
Right.
Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense. Chance.
Off play action. Costello. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and that leads to a play-action sack. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
On the double.
The Charger drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Down. Ready. 125.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ready? 50. Plant. Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball. Ready, ready.
On 1st and 10, Eason. Throwing left side, it's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Let's go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check 6-6. Pull it high. Hit it.
Back to throw. Eason. He's got it to Hilton. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Not only they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. T.Y. Hilton once again the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Topper!
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Check, let's go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
And it's 3rd down.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
Ready, blue 80. Back 25. Hey, South.
Check 93. Somebody.
Gun, it's Ryan. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
18 Gator.
Here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
5.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Here's a run with Balaj. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. They'll try to run this one in. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. They'll try and run with Balaj. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Kalen Balaj, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit. Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the 2-point try. Operating from the gun, Eason. And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Titans are going to recover the football. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw on second down. Costello, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you could put yourself in jeopardy. And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The drive will commence with a run by Balaj. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that if they have to punt the ball, they've done so with that first run.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Now, defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 15, and he will bring it back to the 4-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
Check. Fresno. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Ready. Check. 53's Mike. Here we go, D.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It was Breland Speaks getting home to the quarterback that time. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Complete to Hilton. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Hey, exit. Let's go. Hands down.
On fourth down, Eason. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Looking to throw. Eason, and the catch made by Hilton. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Let's go. 50, play.
Watch the pass. Here we go. Slam.
Get it.
From the gun on third down. Eason, and it's complete. Henry. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
First down, Chargers.
Set. 8, read.
He's tired of me. He's tired of us.
On first down, Eason. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Back to throw. Eason. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jeffrey Simmons able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. A big offensive explosion helped.